Yeah.
What's good? We back in the
Things was
building.
good. Back with another episode of the Random Question Show.
Let's go with Random Question Show. Welcome back, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's a random show where random people ask random questions, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
got we got the regular guest here today. Is me.
Yes, sir.
I'm Free Will. Got my guy Ty Kid in here.
Yes, sir.
We
Checking
got
in.
Brian in here and Jamal here.
Yo, what up?
Welcome, guys.
Hey, man. I appreciate you having me, man. Once more, man.
And we live today. This is a special one, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First one of the new year.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
First
Yes,
one
sir.
of the
Happy
new
New
year.
Year to everybody. You know,
Happy
Most
New
def-
Year.
Yes,
most
sir.
def-
absolutely, absolutely.
Before we get started, man, I got some quotes for y'all, man. We're gonna
Go ahead.
we gonna get them off real fast. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. John F. Kennedy. All right.
I like that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
like
sir.
that.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
put that energy into it.
Exactly.
Straight
Straight
exactly.
from the Bootlegging Chronicles.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Okay, first of all, man, how y'all been so far, man? How y'all New Year coming in for y'all? How's it going so far?
Been all right, man.
Yeah.
Been hustling, man. You know,
Okay,
working.
into it.
Yes, sir.
Been out to a slow start.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Been out to a slow start.
Getting to it, you know.
Yeah.
It's no different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a date change.
Yeah. Just continuing.
It's continued
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
Much,
Yes, sir.
much. Do y'all have high hopes for 2023?
Oh yeah, most
Absolutely,
definitely.
as
Most
always.
definitely.
Okay.
We already making something happen right now.
Right now.
right.
This
Right
the
now.
beginning right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Positive
Alright, so-
things.
So
Yes,
we-
sir.
Yes, sir. So we gonna go ahead and go into some matter of fact, my bad. Let me welcome the live chat, man. We appreciate you if you watching right now.
Oh, yeah,
if you
most
watching
definitely.
later, it don't matter. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome. Feel free to come in at the end of the show. We're gonna do some we're gonna let y'all ask us questions and we're gonna give our, real time responses. And
Yes, sir.
make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you share this link too so more people can join us. Yeah, so let's get into it. What's current right now? What's going on in the world right now, man?
That video, it just
Yeah,
dropped.
the most.
Oh, the Tyre
Nichols body
yeah,
cam
the Memphis
footage just
situation.
dropped.
Yeah, man.
Wow, yeah, I seen it.
Very,
bro.
very
That's-
unfortunate, man.
Yes. I think the question on everybody's mind is, how do we feel about, the perpetrators being, one that look like us, right?
being black.
Yeah.
5 of them at that,
Yeah.
taking on another black man. Like they couldn't just arrest him. I don't get that.
The ramifications, man, didn't, I don't know exactly what made it escalate to get to whatever that was.
Yeah,
but
what was he getting arrested for? What really happened? Do y'all know what happened?
At first, they said it was something about reckless driving, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
But now when it's coming out, that wasn't even the case. And they don't even have really like a clear answer on why all this even happened.
yeah.
So it seemed like a bunch of undercover stuff that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, without a doubt. It
know what I'm
always
saying?
comes out a little later, the full story.
I
man.
watched the
So-
video as they after they released it or whatever, and
Yeah.
from what I had seen, you can't really tell what transpired before all the altercation based on the video that I saw.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But it was pretty disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
It was-
it's disturbing that they waited, that they promoted the video like a music premiere. Like
That's
a
I
music
mean
video
that's
6 p.m.
that's one thing that they
6
do too,
p.m.
man. You have to
on
keep in
Friday.
mind, man. As far as the media, man, it's a outlet to just put information out there. You know what I'm saying? And they get it out there however they can to keep people active and keep people viewing and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Man. It ain't always in a positive light in every situation though. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, but
The other crazy part of this was the charges. They said it was kidnapping. Was one of the charges that they was
Because they don't have a reason. I think they pumped up the kidnapping because they don't have a reason to explain why they took them from that area to
right,
another area.
and they broke so many laws too. Like
Yeah.
they wasn't even in full uniform.
right,
Nah. It was in unmarked cars.
Wow.
And they're part of what that unit called Scorpion Unit.
Yeah, I think
It's
that was
like
I
some
thought that was
task
the
force or something.
explanation for the lack of
SWAT or
uniform,
something like
yeah.
that? Nah,
Yeah.
that ain't SWAT, man.
Nah.
That definitely ain't SWAT, man.
Nah.
SWAT coming with them helmets and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They coming in full throttle, but yeah, man, that's a wild situation, man.
Nah, but they pushed it like a horror film.
They did.
Like, if you think about it, horror films and horror commercials,
Yeah,
they're like
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
You can be watching YouTube, you can be watching them with your kid, and out of
Yeah.
nowhere a horror film commercial will pop
Yeah,
up, and you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
skip
Right,
it.
right.
So like
Right.
they push that type of stuff that desensitizing your brain
yeah,
to the type of stuff
yeah.
that's happening.
Only
Yeah,
thing we're
that's what I
missing.
was gonna say. It sounded like they, because a lot of what the press conference that the mayor did and the
Yeah.
police chief did in Memphis was kind of parental warning us, like, be prepared. It's gonna be pretty graphic. Like
Yeah,
they did
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
lot of,
Only thing missing was that deep voice for the movie thing that come on.
Oh yeah, the trailer
Right,
voice.
right.
Hey, but if you really think about it, if you really look at history, this ain't no different, right?
No,
So in England, right, when they would hang and quarter people, it'd be thousands of people out there watching them. Throwing
Yeah.
tomatoes at people.
Yeah,
Even when we was getting hung during the
Slavery day,
Reconstruction
yeah.
era.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Be people out there watching, having souvenirs of people like that.
Right,
like,
right.
like that's sick.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest with you, that's sick though.
It is.
Most definitely. History
that mindset.
history can get pretty violent. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty violent, man. But in every moment we creating history. You know what I'm saying? So
So do y'all think black people gonna get mad enough to protest, or do y'all think they not gonna protest because they black people?
I'm not sure,
black
man.
people that was the perpetrators.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
I think at this point, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, black people understand that when you cross that line, you're gonna be seen in whatever light that is. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You can cross that line, you're gonna be seeing whatever light that is. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be some protests.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
think
I was
it's
leaving work
normal shit.
downtown, there was people preparing and saying
Already.
that, I even got a message from somebody that basically said, man, if you could stay in.
Yeah.
Well, they.
I didn't think personally that it would rise to that.
I don't think
that,
it's gonna.
Yeah.
And I think I saw the date on the cam. Like this would happen like a couple weeks ago. Right?
I think on the 7th.
Yeah, the 7th. Yeah.
The 7th. January. Yeah.
I think
And
you
then
have
when
like a go ahead.
Oh, now I was finna say something crazy, but go ahead. You say what you say.
But I think they got like a certain amount of like a time limit you have to release the body cam footage.
Oh, okay. So that was okay. It was a procedure behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I was finna say every time I see Benjamin Crump, I always be like, "What's up here? What's going on here?"
Yeah,
Man.
somebody gonna get paid.
Yeah. Is he the new Al Sharpton? Do y'all think?
Nah, he ain't got no perm, bro.
No.
He ain't got no perm.
Clickbait.
What it say? It ain't no slick back, huh?
Nah,
No,
he can
sir.
button his suit up.
No, sir.
Every time I see him, I be like, "Yeah, okay, I see what this is."
Nah,
But I ain't gonna say too much.
What I was about to say, man, I'm on the link, man. I think I'm on the wrong one or something.
You on the wrong page?
No, I'm on the link, but
Okay.
Yeah. This is what I'm showing. I don't know if y'all
okay,
can see
gotcha.
that.
Yeah,
I'm in here.
it's on the actual
I see,
page.
I
Yeah,
see
okay,
some-
okay,
I see
okay.
some people in the chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I
Hey,
Hey,
man,
y'all feel free to comment in the chat with whoever you are.
Right.
I mean,
which one you on?
No, I clicked.
for
It's on the link, but once you click on the link, it doesn't go straight to the live. It just goes to the link of the page. So
Okay.
yeah, I was just trying to make sure
Yeah,
everybody.
that's what I'm seeing.
Everybody was squared in. You know.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, so you logged
See.
in on the page.
It's not live. Oh yeah, I ain't.
it's not popping up.
But on the page, like if you actually go on the page, it'll show it. You know what I'm saying? You can click the actual
on
live
your,
footage
your
or whatever. So
timeline. Check
Yeah.
your timeline.
I'm on YouTube.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like go to the YouTube page and it'll pop it up. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so R.I.P. to Tyre
Yes, sir.
Nichols.
Yes, sir.
I mean, true enough, we don't know enough about him, but we do know what happened.
Right.
And what happened was horrible to see.
Yes, sir.
And it does seem like every time this happens, I always think about like propaganda and divide and conquer. But I know that's distorted thinking because I shouldn't think like that. This is a human, like a human person.
Yeah.
So we
man.
should have compassion when stuff like this happens.
Most definitely.
So I
most
try to
definitely.
keep my conspiracy stuff to myself a lot of times.
Yeah,
And talk
yeah.
about it later. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah. It's okay to share 'em, man, when you're in a
Yeah.
comfortable space, man. You know.
Right.
Because it's a lot of stuff that need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
facts.
you know, and one thing about I saw Cat Williams said recently, man. He said one thing about conspiracy theorists, or you know, the whole act of conspiracy theory. It's a theory, so there is some truth to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it gets to the conspiracy part, it's like a whole bunch of loopholes as far as whatever, you know, caused it or whatever, or
Yeah.
what the intention behind, you know, whatever it is, you know, that they conspiring about. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
So,
right,
Yeah.
yeah,
right.
man.
Right, you'll never know the full truth of nothing.
Right.
Everything is
What y'all think about the Ed Reed situation, man? What's y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, I
That
think
perspective, man.
I think well, everything he said and did needed to be said,
Yeah.
and I think because this was my first time diving into the actual situation because I just heard bits and pieces of it, but I watched the full video.
Right.
And I watched him when he got interviewed with Roland Martin.
Right.
And he had his
Get
a
a little emotional.
he was really emotional about it.
Yeah,
and I could tell why.
Right.
He's serious about what he's doing, and he wanted to make a change. And, and he was trying to clean up the school and stuff like that. People said he was bashing the school, but no, he was trying to get stuff done.
Right.
That's the way you supposed to speak up, so people can get
Actually
behind you.
get behind you, whatever. But at the same time, a lot of people said he was unprofessional in terms of him going live about it, or you know what I'm saying, like making it known. But my thing is, if the campus was already clean, he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be no issue.
It wouldn't be no like. There wouldn't be no issue like that. But at the same time, I mean, I understand the level of professionalism, man. They the scenario, even with the scenario with Coach Prime, man, Deion Sanders, man. You know, like the
Man, I think it's guys like Prime, guys like Ed Reed. They've seen different facilities, or they've seen different programs that are on different levels, right? So then they come down to HBCUs and they see what we lack and what we don't have,
right.
You know, the resources that we don't have, and then they just want to, you know, they want to put a spotlight on it, but they don't consider how they do it, right? They don't give a dang how they do it, right? They just, you know, I'm gonna blast this message and hope that, you know, whatever
it's received
the
in the
outcome
right,
is.
it's received in the right way, right.
Initially, I didn't think the Ed Reed situation was that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Until I seen a few clips of the Roland Martin interview, and my man got to grow a little bit. He got to mature a little bit and understand how to carry and handle himself.
Yeah, because he's never. I ain't never really seen him in the spotlight like that, other than like interviews, like after game interviews.
Yeah, he let his emotions overcome him too much, bro.
And you can tell he had his publicist there with him. He kept going off, you know. His publicist was like, chill.
Yeah.
But you know,
trying to keep him
but the
together.
funny
I
thing
get
about
why they
that,
got that perception of him. You know, my bad.
No, but the funny thing about that is, look at all the NFL coaches and how they act. For instance, Mike Singletary. I can't win with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these
Getting
coaches.
emotional too, though.
I mean,
everybody does.
Kirby Smart. All these people talking about they're my kids. They're children. You know what I'm saying? Like they get a pass to do that. That man, he was emotional. He was a regular football player. I think what it is, I think the public is just comparing him to Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
And that's false, because that man is a different man. He's not Deion. He's going to conduct himself how he conduct himself.
Right.
I respected how he came off. Because, I mean, the truth is the truth. I think we just don't like – I think a lot of people just don't like that they put him on blast.
Yeah.
But irregardless, bro, he was tacky for that comment.
Yeah.
That comment he made about being offered the JSU job.
Yeah.
Man, like, you understand what's going on. You understand the temperature. You know what I mean?
That was
so unnecessary. That
was
wasn't
the
neither here nor
comment?
there.
Shot in the dark type.
People
stuff.
who may not have caught it. What's the comment he said? What was the comment?
Well, he got an offer from JSU. You know what I'm saying? And he said he turned it down to go to Bethune-Cookman. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
He
But,
said he got a lot of offers, like from Grambling and all that.
Yeah, but didn't Deion say the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, but who's to say that in a different way, right?
Different form.
Who's to say that that this is not true, man? If he's speaking about it, that's just what he wanted to bring to light, man. So,
but you is right though. I mean, I understand. Like, there's a way you conduct yourself and you say things.
Yeah.
I just think we don't like how. I mean, if it tastes like that, it tastes like that.
right.
Yeah, but it's a lot of that going on. Like people, trying to expose certain things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
a
even
lot of people that don't care about with the repercussions. They don't care no more.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this.
Speaking out now.
I feel like this the age of exposure too, man.
is.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are changing up. You know what I'm
people
saying?
risking their lives and their careers, their livelihood.
Right.
They're doing all that just to speak the truth.
Right.
Yeah, but even with that, the lack of funding, is there really a lack of funding?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
It might not be a lack of funding. It might be a lack of respect and a lie. They might tell you they don't have the funds, maybe because they don't want to give it to your program or you because they don't like you, maybe.
Right.
They got the money. They just
There's
don't want
a
to.
clear-cut difference between Mississippi State campus, Ole Miss campus,
Oh, yeah.
State campus.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Fact.
But that's
The resource, like even the programs offered.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
clear difference.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think without a shadow of a
But I
doubt,
mean, a
it's-
lot of that ties into alumni donations. That a lot of that ties into like government funding. Like it's a whole different you know what I'm
yeah,
saying
it's
ballpark when it comes to
yeah, collective
how the
thing,
revenue
It
is
is.
expensed. You know.
It is a clear difference. Like for instance, right? I went to Texas Southern in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Right across the street is University of Houston.
Yeah.
Totally different facilities.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But my dad used to tell me one thing: if you making $20,000 and you can't manage that $20,000,
Yeah.
and then you get $100,000,
It ain't gonna
make no difference. So what I'm trying to say is
right.
I think it's a misappropriation of funds and how they're using it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That could be a thing too.
And
you know?
honestly, like even for me, like I don't donate like I should.
Mm.
Like I think we gotta honestly, as like black folks, we gotta start putting ourselves accountable in that sense. Like, what are we doing to really help?
Right.
These-
they
Yeah, 'cause
misappropriating
places-
too, though. They misappropriating too. It ain't just that we ain't the only ones doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they are.
At
happens,
large,
yeah.
at large, that we ain't misappropriating that much money. At
Yeah,
large,
yeah.
you
On
know
the
what I
micro
mean?
on the micro scale,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, not at large. So I think that's a drop in the bucket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And again, I may be approaching this a little biasly because I happen to have been an attendee student.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
You know what I
most
mean?
definitely.
But there's a personal connection there for me from the city and all that. But
Yes,
you know,
sir.
but I don't think
Yeah,
that's what.
yeah.
But at what point are we gonna start to hold ourselves, like the people that are there accountable, that are there in charge?
Right.
Like because the thing about it is there's been so many scandals that have rocked HBCUs from a lot of campuses. And it's our jobs to fix that because ain't nobody gonna fix that.
Right.
Like and this is one way to hold that accountable because I'm a big proponent or whatever that word is of pushing our kids to go to HBCUs.
right. Because it's our institutions, man.
Regardless
Something
if it's
that-
bad or not, we just gotta fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely our institutions, man, and it's our responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So
Now he
yes,
did
sir.
say he after this situation, he had people hit him up to offer him money and stuff like that
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
him
I mean-
speaking out
Yeah.
had people reach out. They
Yeah,
said
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you need, we'll provide it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
so,
Yeah.
But I mean,
A lot of
the
ways to look
terms
at
is
it.
the terms is the way they are. I don't think they want to
Exactly.
go forward with
Exactly.
Ed Reed. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Right. So all right. So what y'all think about the this court case and how
Which one?
the young thug, right?
Oh,
And
okay,
then
okay.
somebody
Yeah.
in the courtroom tried
Yes, sir.
to
YSL.
tried to give him Percocet. They,
Was that actual? Was that actual?
it was
that
on
fact?
video.
So
Oh, yeah?
initially,
Yeah. Nah, I didn't even see the
thought it
video.
was-
They showed
Initially, I
the
thought
video.
somebody just made up something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I see,
Yeah, I saw a
see-
picture. I only saw the picture thing with.
There's a video that's circulating. And basically, a dude comes out of the
Yeah.
audience or whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They come out of the he's come behind him. Then he come around and he shake his hand.
Yeah,
And
and just give him some.
Yes, they say the officer said he seen a hand-to-hand motion when he shook his hand. I saw something in his hand.
Yeah.
And they immediately went to go check, and that's allegedly was some sort of narcotic. I don't know.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then they
yeah,
say
yeah,
the dude that gave it to him had other shit on him.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
stop
In the
it, bro.
courtroom.
Not in the courtroom,
And from
bro.
what I understand, it was like packaged a certain type of way to conceal. Or,
No,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it was crazy.
This
Nah,
this
bro.
the question reason. So so do y'all still say free people y'all don't have no idea who
I
they
don't.
is yet? Do y'all
Oh
say
yeah, I'm gonna
free
be
Young
real. I ain't
Thug
never
or-
said that.
I don't
Oh
say that.
yeah, I
or free
I ain't never said that.
Yeah, I
in
ain't never
terms of
said that.
in terms of situations, man, of course you don't want nobody in bondage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the
true
same
enough,
time, but at the same time, like he said, I ain't never really just was like
Yeah.
promoting that like that. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't my lifestyle.
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
that's
man.
crazy,
know,
though.
so yeah, man, that's a wild scenario. What y'all think about them saying gonna you know what I'm saying, spill the beans, man? What y'all think about that?
He said he gonna tell, so he told.
Nah, bro, I don't know, man. It's a
Nah, they said, well,
it's a real wild scenario, man.
it's same situation where they the same, but when
is
T.I.
snitching
said
something
what he
y'all
said,
believe in? The snitching a thing to y'all?
Snitching?
snitching.
What,
Yeah,
as far as what?
It's
Like, do you believe in snitch culture? Like, do you believe in snitching?
I believe in some hip hop shit.
nah,
I think it's some hip hop shit.
Nah,
I don't think it really apply in real life.
I wouldn't necessarily say that because I mean it's been a lot of people that have been in jail for people that they didn't say nothing for. You know what I'm saying? Or against. You
So
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it means
Yeah,
something
you right.
different.
I
to,
see what you're saying.
I think
Yeah,
it means
yeah.
something different to everybody. Because I'm not gonna say I believe in snitching, but I have my own personal definition of snitching.
Yeah, but I'm in any scenario. I mean, I tell people all the time, man, don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? To put
Telling
my
the truth ain't snitching.
it's not, but at the same time, don't do nothing to put my life in
But
jeopardy
so-
where I have
agree.
to. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my thing.
Denounce anything that I'm involved in. So,
But I feel like snitching is when you go tell on something ain't got nothing to do with you.
yeah, that's definitely snitching.
Yeah.
I mean,
To
that's
me, that's-
definitely. But
You may overhear or oversee something or witness something, and you just go offer.
Yeah.
Tell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
But
ain't
what
got
if they
nothing to
come
do with
back,
you.
though?
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
What if you the only person on the scene? Just say you see a lady.
There's no way I'm the only person on the scene. I'm too when I'm out and about, I'm too focused on my mission.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I ain't really too concerned. Any chaos,
feel
I'm
that.
trying to get away from that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I'm not finna go voluntarily, randomly offer nothing.
Some-
You know what I mean?
some-
Would
yeah,
y'all
nah.
would y'all go to, would y'all do time for your homeboy? So if you were riding in the car with your homeboy,
I don't
and
have
he
no
had-
homeboy to put us in them type of situations.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
hey, look, man, look, don't put me in no situation,
Yeah,
man.
like-
you know what I'm saying?
All
like-
my
like you saying.
homeboys are.
I'm not, you know.
Hey man.
No, like you
I mean-
saying though, I would like if you love me like that,
Yeah,
we all homies. Don't put me in them type of situations. Take me
Yeah.
away from my kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of us as men, we do have responsibilities other than ourselves.
Yeah,
So
true,
that's why I
true.
say that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Yeah,
got
yeah.
children.
I used to be quick to tell a joker, man, I got 2 kids, 2 horses,
Yes, sir.
a mom and an old lady.
Yes, sir.
I can't.
No, sir.
Yeah, that-
man.
They way more important than me.
Man,
lying
what?
for
Come
you
on, man.
Nah,
or
Come
not
on,
saying
man.
nothing.
Right.
But then
right.
that begs the question, right? What type of man are you to allow me to go to jail for something that you did?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
my only thing with this stuff with Young
Right.
Thug and stuff. Like, if you really are, listen, if you the leader, you the head honcho,
Yeah.
take accountability, put yourself on the board, and say, nah, I ain't did it.
I think that's what he did. I think that's kind of what it looked like because all the other
I
niggas,
give
like,
y'all.
they was
I give
getting out of
y'all.
jail.
I give y'all another scenario.
I'm sorry, I can't really speak
So-
on that. I don't know.
So with the I give y'all
Right?
another
Yeah.
scenario. Now check this out. Now the Mike Vick situation with the dogs, right?
Yeah.
That he wasn't even at home when the stuff happened.
Yeah,
Supposedly,
he talked about it. Yeah.
he wasn't even at home. Like they was at the house doing whatever they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
But he's a property owner.
Exactly. But at the same time,
And
it's
he
like
went down for everybody.
yeah.
Man.
In a sense, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
You know. So
in that case, yeah.
I mean, but you got to be smart at that. I mean,
yeah, but he is the homeowner. Like he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
I'm
know
about
what
to
I'm
say,
saying?
you
He's the
can't-
property owner, but at the
Can't
same
deny
time,
your level of participation.
Yeah, if you allow
Yeah.
that shit to go down at your house, you are participating.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you have you know about it. You assessing.
yeah.
yeah, you know about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all ready to get into the random question? Do we have any more trending topics y'all want to discuss?
Nah, man, that's it. That's all I got, man. I
That
ain't-
Aretha Franklin shit was funny though, but they said it was
Oh,
fake.
man.
But
yeah, I think that.
Now
I
I
don't know.
didn't.
It's-
I didn't see this. Explain.
well, it was an article saying that some
people got offended
mad. A
'cause of the-
transgender community group or whatever said that they didn't like the song
Yeah,
"Natural Woman."
yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, man. That song is
Yeah.
Like
man.
really?
that song been came out.
But they said it was fake because they said this group just came. They just popped up out of nowhere.
All right, somebody trolling.
Yeah,
Somebody just,
that's what it sounded like. I just thought that was funny. Yeah, that was funny.
That's sick in the head, bro.
Just the fact that you trolling people on that level.
Yeah. I mean,
Y'all seen Best Man though? Y'all seen
no,
it?
I
ain't seen that
haven't,
one.
man. I haven't. I gotta
Yeah,
watch it.
Why
though.
did got Morris Chestnut's son, boy?
What?
He look just like him,
dancing with
probably?
high heels on and
Nah.
makeup.
Is it a
Straight up.
series?
Lipstick. Yes.
It's a
Straight up.
series.
Introduction in Hollywood.
Oh man,
Not in
straight
real
up.
life, no, the show.
The show.
I'm talking about the show. Like, is it a series or is it a movie?
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
it's a
Series.
series.
All right,
Movie
I heard-
series.
What,
like,
what,
yeah,
what is
Yeah,
on?
boy, you can't watch nothing.
I don't know.
boy.
What is it on?
Well, we watched it through Peacock.
Okay,
Peacock,
okay.
Yeah.
Peacock, man, y'all owe us some
Just thought
check. We done shouted y'all out.
right, yeah.
Hey man, more on trending
Peacock.
topics. I know not everybody may have seen this, but I know I sent this in the group about the shape shifting robot.
Oh yeah. On some Terminator stuff.
Yeah, crazy man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
but-
he slid through the bars and put himself
is
back
in the
together.
future.
Yeah, but see, I think that was I mean, I was talking about it in the message too. I think that was a steel frame, like picture type
That
shoots.
was-
You know what I'm saying?
It kind of looked like
Because
it.
that box that it was in or whatever,
Yeah, because when I
it's
googled it,
basically looked like it was heat proof.
so when I did Google it, it did take me straight to the YouTube video.
Yeah.
And like, wasn't no articles on it. Well, I can't remember,
Yeah.
but I do recall one of the first things on there was a couple YouTube videos about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I don't think they terminated yet. I don't think they terminated villains yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Now they do got nanotechnology.
I know about the
Where the
nanotech stuff, but that stuff
nanotechnology
is
like-
that stuff for you know what I'm saying, for getting the your bloodstream
Yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that. That ain't that's what that's about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they got stuff that's like 100 years advanced though.
Yeah. Whenever we have,
man, we
y'all
got-
think about this, man. Touch screens, they was out probably
Man,
10 years before we even got
man,
to it. You know
I
what
I
I'm
think they
saying?
say that
Yeah.
the government or like we like 44 years ahead
Oh,
with
yeah.
technology. We say
Oh,
44
yeah.
years ahead.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, that's always
if you
ahead.
think about ancient
Oh yeah,
technology.
man. Listen,
Man,
And what type of technology they was using that
I-
we
man,
don't
I-
even know.
I think
we
they
don't
was-
understand.
man, I was trying to stay away from it, but I don't talk about it, man. So we were talking about the UFO situation, right?
Okay.
Like we were talking from the Obama video. He basically acknowledged that it's a
real thing.
It's a real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can't talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So then I think somebody mentioned another video. I watched snippets of it. But what stood out to me was, is there a, like, coming from the military? You can answer this or not answer this, right? Like, I feel like it's a hidden agenda, or like what's the purpose? Like, so reason why I'm asking this question is I saw in that video that one of y'all put in the group, they was talking about all the underground bases.
Yeah.
And Arizona being the hub for the underground bases with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these, I'm gonna say, different secret programs, missions.
I
and
mean,
all that other stuff.
any you think about any
Classifieds.
government official classified information, it's always something gonna be disclosed from the public. Like because
Can't tell
in a
everybody
sense they
everything.
feel like, I mean, even when basically, but they feel like it would basically like cause chaos. So they can't just disclose, like they
Have
just
you
can't disclose that.
heard any myths or story coming from the military where people have said that they've stumbled across this or heard this or seen this or 50 miles down this way on this end of the base is some secret, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was in,
Yeah,
he was in
yeah,
the
but
middle
I
of
ain't-
the water though, so
Yeah,
it's a lot
yeah.
of stuff that
I mean,
go on out there.
yeah. The ocean
He ain't
is
gonna tell you,
is
though.
a crazy
He can't
place.
tell
You know what I'm
you.
saying? But
My
at the same
brother
time,
told
I
it's
kind of
like-
put him on the spot though.
No. At the
Yeah.
same time, it's like we see stuff on land. You know what I'm saying? We see stuff every day that's, you know what I'm saying, that's questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for us to see it, it's almost like it gets reported, but at the same time, we handle it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Other people will handle it in terms of, hey, identifying what it is, or
Yeah. Now my brother did tell me he in the Navy too.
yeah.
So he told me a while ago he seen something in the sky. It was just flying.
It's
all type of
always something in the
different
sky,
ways.
man.
You know,
Yes,
a
sir.
regular airplane ain't gonna do this. And like, so
Yeah.
you see something like that, you
Yeah,
know there's
yeah.
something extraterrestrial. about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, they
without
were,
a
they
doubt,
were
without a
saying
doubt.
they got extraterrestrial vehicles that they can disappear. That disappeared and
It's a
appear
plane.
400 miles.
Well, the U.S. got a plane that can do that. So
The SR-51.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The U.S. got a plane that
Yeah, they use some type
cloak.
of
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
type
black-
of mirror
it's a
technology.
Blackbird.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that thing's serious.
I did a
too.
project on that. A
Blackbird?
It's a SR-51 Black or 71 Blackbird. I did a project on that in
John
college
Sears,
one
bro.
time.
Oh yeah,
Yo, y'all know who Bob Lazar is?
yeah. He the
Bob
guy
Lazar.
that's worked for NASA, right? And he,
Nah. He
no,
was
Bob Lazar.
he used to work. He used to work in Arizona in like the Area 51 area.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard him on,
What's the new name
Joe
for it? They
Rogan.
call it something else now. They changed the name. I guess it was in that video, bro. I hate I can't remember. There's a new name for it.
For what?
It's not
Can't
called
remember.
Area 51 anymore.
I don't know what they
Area
call it.
Well, they got Area
52?
51, then they got S4.
Area 52.
S4
But
is
that's
it.
a different area. So it's like probably like
S4, S5,
10
and there
miles
was
down the
another
way.
one.
Yeah, it's like 10 miles down the way.
Yeah.
But that Bob Lazar dude, he talked about that. Y'all should look him up.
I seen him on Joe Rogan. I
Yeah,
seen
but his story is crazy. But
Yeah.
basically, just in a nutshell, he worked for them. They took him in there. They showed him all the UFO like places he couldn't ask no questions. He
Wait,
was on buddy
is
situation.
that the dude with the glasses?
Yeah.
He got ostracized for a very long time.
Yeah, I seen
All
that
type-
about him.
He seen different types of UFOs. He seen that one that we normally see,
Physicists,
like
yeah.
that sauce.
Saucer,
but then
yeah.
he seen one that was in Jello form. He
Yeah,
seen one
yeah.
that was
Because-
like in.
Because
It's crazy.
He got a YouTube video out about
Yeah.
exposing it was the military and the FBI. He said
Yeah.
like
He
66
basically a
or some
whistleblower. Yeah,
76
yeah.
some agents got killed during a alleged fight between.
Yeah.
Between
I don't know if it.
extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
Hey, now hold
aliens
on.
or-
Now hold on. Is that snitching? Nah.
Ooh. I remember like in 2000.
That cold don't apply to them.
Oh, yeah, man, look, man.
In 2020 or something like that, they said that it was a ship that landed in Israel,
Yeah.
and they started shooting at the ship,
Hey, man.
It is.
and the ship took off. They left.
So with this,
Hey, that's
with
why I
this-
feel like they ain't too.
They wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about them. They don't want to come down here,
Yeah.
man. 'Cause
No,
I think it's a little different. I don't know.
They too far advanced.
Yeah.
Y'all done
They
heard
too
the
far
stories about
advanced.
them intervening with like the nuclear bases, like they was cutting off the nuclear weapons and stuff like that.
Nah.
yeah, with
Yeah,
their
the nuclear
technology
plants,
though.
yeah, they was doing that, 'cause
I ain't heard it.
Technology,
Doubt it.
though, yeah.
Because black people, I mean not black people, but you know people in power, they would get
Yeah.
crazy with that shit.
Yeah.
Now in that video I was talking about, dude kind of mentioned, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it was back to the UFO situation.
Yeah.
The dude was kind of talking about, God dang.
Oh, Bob, you talking about Bob Lazar?
Yeah, it
it
was
was
Bob. It was the other guy. But it was about the UFO situation.
Yeah.
You was talking about the different, what it was called.
Oh, I know what I got it now.
Okay.
So we was talking about like the information, like how we get our information. We was talking about us being 44 years ahead, right?
Yeah.
So this battle that he talking about, or this fight that allegedly happened, I want to say he said like 1927 or 26. I don't know why that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Or it could have been the option 70s.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that because I wonder oftentimes how we get so advanced so fast.
Yeah. Or like how stuff comes about, right?
Yeah, and so because stuff be so similar, right?
Yeah.
I had to ride the rail today to get home, you know what I mean, because of my situation with the car or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And going through them tunnels, and I'm like, man, this tied to some, this got to be tied to some of that. We in this dark tunnel, like how they put this together? So I'm wondering. So I guess my question would be, do y'all think, we all know that there's life beyond us on this planet, or in this world, in this existence, right?
For sure.
Realm, galaxy, whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
I personally feel those outside of this galaxy are far, far more advanced, far beyond us. I wonder if that battle or that fight, had something to do with us. You know how things happen. We kind of rob, steal, kill, rape, pillage. What we want. Our way into what we want.
Yeah, you talking about Nah, I
ain't
don't
gonna
do
say
that.
nobody.
I'm about to say, yeah, I don't.
I'm talking about the U.S. government. You know.
Yeah.
Facts,
Like, do you think it has something to do with some of that type of stuff? Like, how y'all feel about?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
'Cause they never really explain any of this stuff. A lot of this stuff you got to find out through the a YouTube video, and it's labeled conspiracy theories. But
until somebody comes out and
corroborate
says
the
exactly
story,
what,
you know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff we hear today, we be finding out, man, this stuff was true. Like,
yeah. I mean, in terms of looking up information and stuff, man, I try to find it from basically like an accredited source. You know what I'm saying?
What is accredited? Though?
And that's what I'm saying. Like people who do it, and when you watching something, right? People who do their due diligence and they give you actually the links or wherever they found the information and stuff at, like, they actually telling you, hey, I don't just look this up for, don't just take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Take a look for yourself and,
Right.
Yeah, man.
And get your get different viewpoints.
Yeah, because you could definitely, you could definitely go down a rabbit hole when it come to, what I'm saying, looking at some stuff that has been dismantled as far as what people talk about. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that was enough trending topic. We went on there for a while.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But let's get into these random questions. Let's switch it up for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Who want to go first? I got questions.
Man,
Y'all got questions? Who want to go first?
Oh man, I got one, man.
Okay.
And this is definitely all over the internet too, man. But say for instance, you know what I'm saying, you and your wife go out or whatever, and her friends are in attendance. Mm-hmm. Is it your responsibility to take up the whole tab, being the man in the situation?
Nope.
No, it's not. It's really up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If it's within your reach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to.
Depending on the occasion.
Yeah.
That's
a little extra though, man. I mean, they came out to eat. I mean, they got jobs and all that stuff too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's just within
you grown adults. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You grown adults. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if I'm feeling good and I like everybody. You know what I'm saying? If everybody be having a good time and I got it like that, maybe.
Maybe.
If I'm in a good mood,
okay.
maybe.
Ain't no free meals,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Nah, y'all pay for y'all own stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay to
you gotta sow some seeds sometimes.
There's
ain't
no
no seed,
obligation.
you know what I'm
There's no
saying?
obligation.
Ain't
It's
no
all a
obligation.
choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
But still, me, if I got it, hey, pay your own way. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I
Pay your
got
own
one.
way.
I got
You got
one.
a job, you know.
It's gonna throw y'all. All right, so this is a trivia, not trivia, but it's a either or.
Okay.
Would you rather die in the fire,
Okay.
or would you rather drown to death?
Neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Neither.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick
Neither.
one. You
I don't
gotta
know.
pick
I don't
one.
know. Let me
I
see.
don't know, man. That's a little.
It's true enough. We eternal beings, and we ain't dying no time soon. Maybe never. But you know what I'm saying.
I would
Put that
say
there.
drowning.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like drowning, I got a better chance of saving myself. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you right. Yeah.
Yeah.
you right.
Instead of a fire, and
I mean,
yeah.
people survive fires too, though. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, they don't look the same though. You come out the water.
nah, don't do that,
fresh.
man. Don't do that, man.
You're gonna need a lot of Vaseline.
Man, listen, man.
Yeah,
That's a rough joint. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about that.
Now,
I can't.
I just can't imagine frying alive.
Nah, but I think with fire, I think you'll die like way quicker than you think you would. Like drowning, like think about how much pain goes into your chest with that. Like imagine, being out there in the water and all you see is just water, and then imagine just drowning under there. You can't say
man.
It's
You
wild, man.
burning
The
alive,
ocean, a
bro.
crazy place. You know
You
what I'm
ever
saying?
I don't know. I just envision that.
You
I'm
ever
like,
heard
man, this is
somebody burn
terrible.
alive though?
I don't know, man. You said
They
what?
be live while they burning.
Yeah.
They screaming the whole time, dog.
well done.
But
I
you
don't know,
in
man.
water though.
You get up
just-
under that water, man. Some mermaids might, you know what I'm saying, save you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want
In my mind, I can
that.
dog pedal my way to the shore.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know, you might get up under a certain distance, and the mermaids
my
might
bad, my
hit you
bad.
with an oxygen tank or something, and take you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
I may sink
I don't
deep
know.
enough to the next. You know what I'm saying?
My bad
don't
for
know,
making y'all
man.
think like that.
No,
That was
you
kinda
good.
cynical,
You
but
good.
yeah,
I ain't
but yeah, go
bugging.
ahead,
I ain't
yeah,
bugging.
yeah.
What you got, bro? What you got, bro?
do y'all ever watch old commercials? Like, on YouTube they had those compilations of commercials.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all like watching old commercials from like the past?
Man, I'm gonna tell you
nostalgia.
something.
And what does it
Allstate commercial?
and what does it do to you?
Man, nostalgia, man.
Yeah,
Nostalgia
yeah,
for sure.
Is
Tricks
it
are for
healthy?
kids.
Is it healthy?
The commercials?
Yeah,
No,
good, healthy
the
life.
reason why I'm saying is reason why I'm saying this, right? Because sometimes you can be stuck in an era
Yeah.
and it can keep you from moving forward. Because sometimes you
Okay, I see
literally
what
have to
you're saying.
let things go.
Yeah.
Because there's how you say with the Allstate, like here there was two commercials that stay in my mind. There was Dalworth Cleaning, 237-8433, because the next best thing to do is Dalworth Clean. And then you had like Sparklet's
Bruh.
water bottle. Like I remember those commercials
Bruh, so-
from being here.
It's funny
God.
you say that, man, because I remember this sneakers commercial theme song like it just came out yesterday.
Go on, sing that bitch.
Nah,
Run it.
nah, bro.
Hey, what's that? I'm trying to think of it. It was a car commercial in Jackson, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was real catchy. They used to play it on the radio. I want to say it was a Great Daniels car commercial.
Man,
but it was
look.
super catchy.
It's so much, and it's funny you say that, man, because the crazy thing about advertisement and commercials and stuff like that, they have to do something to get your attention real fast. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts,
Like
yeah,
because they got like a 15-second, 20-second window.
They pay a lot of money for that shit.
Yeah, they have to, you know what I'm saying, get you get your attention real fast, man. So, yeah, man. I remember.
I got a question.
I remember commercials and stuff.
I got a
so-
commercial in my head, the Muskelly's commercial.
Which one?
As a kid, I used to like the
Muskelly?
from north to south, to east to west.
Oh, yeah.
Providing you love. Hey, that
Hey
was
man, that's I mean, we hold on to
If
a
you're
lot of
from
stuff though.
Mississippi,
You
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
talking
So,
about, bro.
You definitely know that song.
yeah,
Definitely know
man.
that commercial.
Hey,
Definitely
song
song, man.
jamming.
T&D Furniture. Shout out to T&D Furniture.
T&D,
man.
okay.
Come down to T&D Furniture. Hey man.
Okay.
I'm out the
Yeah,
loop, bro.
man. Yeah. It's some Mississippi stuff, man. You know, it's all good, man. No, that's wild, man. That's wild.
We got one in the chat.
See, somebody said I drink Pepsi because of MJ commercial.
Hey, listen.
Hey, definitely.
Listen. Hey,
That's the one that hair
anytime.
got
Yeah.
burnt on.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh
think
no!
so. Hey.
But the interesting part about commercials, like I said, man, they got to get your attention real fast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
For sure.
it'll last a long time.
Yeah,
Especially if it impacts emotion, you know.
yeah.
So yeah.
I know y'all gotta have a Coke on Christmas just cause.
Yeah, because
Hey, it comes to the colors. You know what I'm saying? The colors. You know.
Yeah. But these commercials nowadays, they don't do that.
Nah,
Yeah.
they,
They
ain't the
don't.
same.
They don't do. There's one
Yeah.
recently that me and my girl crack up every time we see it. It's that
Yeah.
Progressive commercial. It's like you know that Flo lady.
Yeah,
The
she funny,
Progressive?
yeah,
Oh,
they
she
have
funny.
good ones,
But she
yeah.
got a new one right where she on a date with a dude,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
like and he talking. This is like kind of third person coming or whatever, fourth person coming from his mind. He's like, you know, to the camera's like, we're just having good eye contact. I wish I knew what she was saying in her head. And then he
What?
goes to her head, and she's like, well, let's say even come through the house, and then come. And she's like doing some song in regards to her commercial,
Oh, wow.
you know, to Progressive. And I was like, oh, that's funny because old
Well,
commercials
shit,
used to
you
be like
thinking
that.
that-
You know,
yeah.
like Budweiser
But you
with the
know-
frogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Oh,
TV,
yeah.
TV different now. You know what I'm saying? We getting these YouTube
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah, I about to say I
Yeah,
can't
I mean,
tell last time I watched
streaming
yeah,
it.
commercials.
I kind of mute commercials sometimes, man,
Yeah,
because they be
yeah.
louder than the
Bro,
regular
why the
regular.
TV get loud as a mother?
Because
Yeah,
they're not mixing on the same panel.
Yeah, you right.
You know what I'm talking about?
But they be doing that on purpose, bro.
Right, them
They try to
commercials
sell
be
you
extra
so hard.
loud, bro.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, you do got
Yes,
to
sir.
Who you got a question? I
Shout out to Coach Oscar,
got-
man.
I
Yo,
got-
yeah,
I
yeah,
got-
bet.
Go ahead.
I got another one.
I'll hop in there.
All right, so if you could, and you had the money to buy a clone to clone yourself, what would you have your other person doing? You know, what type of lifestyle would they live, or would you be in contact with this person? Like if you cloned yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
you know Kevin Hart got 3 clones.
That what he say? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If he do
that's why
that,
he
hey,
doing all this stuff. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah. My thing
how he-
is-
What? I ain't heard that before.
I was about to say,
Well,
Hey, funny thing is, he was
He
on
was
ESPN
serious, bruh.
and he literally joked about he joked about it, but he was like serious face,
He's like 1 inch taller.
Bro, they got an
he was like,
episode.
I got a clone, you know what I'm saying? But
They got an episode on Real House Husbands.
yeah,
Where he has 2 clones on there.
oh yeah,
One of them crazy.
Physically see him?
Yes.
Will, you
But it's
make
a
it-
show though.
yeah. You know
It's
how
a
they
show.
do with the show. I mean,
Yeah,
they can make stuff.
He
You know,
played
2
it out
people.
on the
Yeah.
show, and people like, oh no.
Bro, you messing with my mind right now.
But see, my thing is,
I'm thinking
to answer your
real,
I
question,
don't doubt it, 'cause they just
to answer your question, I would have mine doing all the manual labor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bet.
You know,
Okay,
not that I'm gonna be
yes.
chilling, but I'm
That
gonna be
makes
handling
sense.
other business.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But I would have that person.
So you have a slave.
No.
Call it.
Nigga, unslave
No,
yourself.
bro.
It be working.
We'll definitely party together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do some
Yeah.
fun stuff. You know, because that's
You
just
know
in
what?
me. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
you can't.
Man, my
feel
clone
what they
definitely
feel.
gonna be my driver.
listen, bro. Oh, okay.
Man, boy,
Okay.
I get tired
Wingman,
of driving.
all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Nah.
Hey.
I have my dude doing all the things that I procrastinate on.
Ooh.
Reason why, right? I would treat him like a creative player.
Okay.
On NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everything
Yeah.
I want to train him because he's a clone. He can do exactly what I want him to do.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
They
I
do
mean,
say
that same thing, same
the
scenario.
clones
you know?
are better than you. Like when your
No
clones
one's
get
better
They
than
still
made,
got your.
No one's better than
make
me.
They
your
said no one's
clone
better than me.
No
They
one's
got your. They still got your
they make-
tendencies.
They make your clone buff, nigga.
Nah, they still-
got skills.
Yeah.
and abilities that you
They still
you
got
know
your
what?
tendencies.
But you want
though,
your
bro.
clone to be better than you, though.
You
In a
do in
way,
a
yeah,
sense.
you want
Yeah.
your
We're
clone.
talking
But if his life
if
better
it's your
than
kid.
yours-
We're not
Okay.
talking about a real clone.
Okay, I get that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because then he
yeah.
take
Right.
your wife
That is cloning
Oh,
yourself.
exactly.
and then kill you.
You know it's a show like that. It's a show. The dude that play Ant-Man, I don't know the name of the show, but it's a show like that where
Oh,
he
straight up.
cloned himself.
Well, you know they got
And his
the
clone
they
was
got the
way
movie
better than
with
him. Took
yeah
his
they got
girl
the
and
movie with
everything.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in it and everything that you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
twin.
No,
Nah,
no.
that ain't the
Is it
same
Total
one.
Recall? Is it
Total Recall?
I'm not sure, man, but it's a
I don't know.
clone
It's a lot
movie.
of them movies.
Yo,
Yeah.
Nutty
Clone
Professor.
movies.
Nutty Professor. Technically, Buddy Love was a clone.
He
Yeah,
was.
yep.
Look, was
And he was better
Clump,
than him,
Sherman
yeah.
Clump.
Yep.
He was just a smaller version of him.
Yeah, he was his
But it was-
alter ego.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go, there you go,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you
he was
go.
his alter ego.
I think
man,
that's
but
what the cultic symbolism.
we
was
do
in that
clone
movie,
ourselves though,
like
man.
the
When we had
symbolism.
We
kids
do.
though, man.
We do. Yo, did y'all know that? It's funny you brought up about clones. In Japan, they outlawed cloning in the 1980s.
Yeah, you know.
Look it up.
You know,
They banned it in the 1980s.
So it's been
That's
going
crazy.
on though.
Yeah,
but see, they
It's
did.
close.
Hey,
Walk
them
around right now, bro.
extraterrestrial plans that I'm telling you, bro.
They wait. the Egyptians that
Bro,
left.
they was doing that.
The Egyptians that left.
Y'all remember the
They
sheep?
came back.
Y'all remember
it's
the sheep?
called reincarnation.
Y'all remember
though.
the sheep they
It's
cloned?
cloning in a way, but it ain't.
You remember the sheep they cloned?
Yeah, it's been a while.
You
That
talking
was a-
about, what was the name?
I seen
It was a name.
somewhere-
I can't remember the name, but I know you remember
I
though.
seen
name,
somewhere it was a quick clip on IG or Twitter or something where they
Yeah.
taking human cells and making monkeys or
And woolly mammoth.
yes,
mammoths,
and
yeah.
they gonna run tests with them or something like that.
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
do
What, y'all
understand.
trying to build a Negro or
But
something?
y'all do understand that genetic modification is the cornerstone of life. Like it's been happening forever.
Yeah, I mean, but
You know
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. In terms of cloning, we clone ourselves when we.
But what's
our
our
offspring.
fascination
Yeah.
with cloning and planting
I
cells
feel
and
like
monkeys
it's just.
and
I feel like it's
like,
just people trying to play
because-
God, man.
Just because they can do it and they can
Yeah.
sell it, they can make money off of it.
Yeah.
Have y'all
Like,
seen
they selling clone dogs to y'all. People don't even know it. You getting clone chicken.
Hey, that was on the
Arnold
You eating
Schwarzenegger
clone
movie,
beef,
man.
You eating clone cows, like you eating
That's true.
clone
Yeah, yeah.
fish.
Come on, man.
All this
What
stuff
it-
is
what
That
it
wasn't
is-
don't put that in my hair.
I'm just saying.
Hey, but what it is, it's called human farming. It's
Yeah, that's
human
what it
farming.
is. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
y'all seen the movie 1984?
No. Who was
George
that?
Orwell. I
was
know
in it?
about the book.
The
I didn't
book.
see the movie.
Watch the movie. It's very
Yeah.
depressing.
1984.
Very
I
depressing.
don't want to watch nothing
Yeah.
depressing, man.
Yeah.
I
Talk
like
about
my
stuff
spirit.
that's
up.
happening
Listen,
now, though,
but
right?
sometimes it's talking about stuff that's kind of happening now.
Yeah.
But sometimes the depressing stuff is kind of what you need to put yourself in perspective to be like, also to be grateful for now,
Yeah,
to also
that's
be
facts.
aware of what could
But see,
and could not happen.
when you think about stuff like that, I went to AA meetings before, man, and some of them people's situation, I wasn't nowhere near their stuff, but I was like, nah, this kind of man, I
Yeah.
can't go this route. You know what I'm saying?
right. But that's the purpose
Too
of
much on
cloning. That's the purpose of cloning. Like
Yeah.
all these these cows, these baby chickens,
Yeah.
like they put them in, like think about a baby chicken. They never get to grow up.
what
and
is
experience
genetically
life.
modified?
Yeah. What that mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a
baby-
lot of stuff out here,
Are
man.
baby
you know what I'm
chickens
saying?
chicken wings?
Stop, man.
I'm just playing.
What's it,
Yeah,
chicken
see.
wings? Nah, man.
My
say,
bad.
say the
Chicken
free,
nuggets,
free
you
the
mean?
chickens. Now I will say free the chickens
Yeah.
for them and the cows.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, I don't
that's
eat
modern
beef.
day slavery.
I stopped
Yeah, it
eating
is.
beef back in
It is.
2019, so
Okay.
yeah. Free the cows and
Free the
Ain't
cows,
that
bro.
big.
That chicken though,
Wow,
man.
bro.
That chicken
I
kind of
still
tough
ain't
for me,
dog.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
man. But think about it.
That chicken tough
Your
for me,
life
man.
is always in a cage.
Yes,
That's
sir.
facts, so
Yes, sir.
Ain't no way around
And
it.
I
don't
just
know.
had some chicken in this morning.
Ain't no way around it, bro. You can't beat shit.
Yeah,
Hey man, listen, that wing stop. Hey,
That's how they
hey,
got
wing
it.
stop. You owe
That's
me
how they
some
got
money,
it.
man.
Hey, that
What's the
Wingstop.
flavor? What's the flavor?
Man, spicy Korean
Spicy
Q.
Korean.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Y'all promoting
I done put-
Wingstop.
Hey,
Chill.
appreciate
Hey, but look, that's what I'm saying.
Hey.
You welcome, Wingstop. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Call
Listen,
us.
Hey, call,
real.
please
Send us an
call
email.
us. You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
got another
Yeah.
question? I got some more if y'all want to get hit.
Go ahead,
Tyrone.
bro. Go ahead, bro. You coming with the
Oh,
wild
I
ones?
just asked one though. All right, I got one for you since you the car man, you the racing man. So, all right, what's your dream car? Cause I remember we asked you this last time you was here. Like, what's your dream car?
My dream car,
Yeah.
a 2001 Toyota Supra VVTi twin turbo, right-hand drive.
Oh,
That's a retro.
oh,
Huh?
It's a retro.
that man
I mean,
got
it's
it.
2000. I mean, it's 2001, so
Yeah.
That man
I
got
mean,
it down to
That's
the
what I'm
T.
saying. Like, is it considered?
I mean, no, it won't. I would still have to get a smog test. I would still have to get the state inspection because it's not over 30 years.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like
yeah,
certain
they're
tags
right,
in
yeah.
Texas you can run. You don't have to get a state inspection because it's not going to pass. It's impossible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like a 67 Corvette's not going to pass no smog test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impossible. But anyways, I would get a 2001
Yeah.
Toyota Supra VVTi twin turbo right-hand drive. And then the color I would get it in is going to be either be the Quicksilver.
Yeah.
The paint code is like 1CO, or it's going to be like a Baltic blue.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when I would
It
get.
sound like you on your way to manifesting. that
Man,
thing.
listen.
Because
I mean, I've
Hey,
been
you
manifesting
got it
that
down
since
to
7th
detail,
grade.
boy.
I
Hey,
came really close in 2008.
7th grade.
I've been wanting a car since 7th grade. I came really close in 2008, and I made some horrible decisions with my money, and
Yeah.
it never came back. But
I mean, you can, hey, you can
happens.
still come around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that
Yeah.
way about a watch, man. I want a Rolex
Okay.
Datejust
Yeah.
1601,
Okay.
the green dial.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
what color? Like, which is it? Is it gold?
Yeah, it's the multicolor band, the gold and silver
Okay.
with the green dial.
Okay, gotcha.
that's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Yo, what's
What's the
name
car
of it?
though?
I want to see that.
He trying to
Man, honestly, my dream car was an F-150 until I got one.
stunt. Yeah.
Then now I'm on this Lexus trip and this BMW trip. So
Yeah.
I like the old body style, the LS 460, the 2013, 2014 model.
Oh yeah, with the bubble. Yeah, with the
yeah.
multiple bubble
Okay.
eyes.
And man, I'm in love with that X5. That BMW X5.
Oh
bro.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that thing
Okay.
heavy.
That'd be
It
extra.
look heavy, man.
Man,
Look that up.
yeah, man. I don't have a favorite. When I was a kid, I had a favorite. It was definitely a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? But as I get a little older, man, I got like specific ones that I do want to get, man. And the Porsche Panamera is on the list. You know what I'm saying? The 4.0L V8. You know what I'm saying? That's on the list, man. But
Is that the one with the hatchback on it?
it kind of looked like a hatchback
okay,
a little bit,
yeah.
but yeah, but it got a wing on it, so it could kind of, you know what I'm saying, look a little different. But yeah, that's my jump right there, man. That's my jump. Porsche Panamera,
Yeah, I
man.
would say like a Ferrari or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay, you want something low, real low?
stylish and drive fast.
Yes, sir.
I think they just released their first hybrid not too long ago.
For real?
Ferrari.
Man, that's a lot.
Porsche
of,
did.
yeah,
Porsche did too. A lot of.
There's a lot of hybrids and electric cars.
Well, that
coming out
Taycan,
now.
the
Yeah, because
Taycan,
of that
that
guy.
Porsche Taycan.
Because of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bill.
yeah.
Because of the bill, they forcing out of factory.
But you gonna, I mean, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's
gonna
naturally
happen.
just
I still,
progression.
I don't know if I would buy one though. This shit.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it because I know that I love cars. I love the sounds of a motor. I love all that. I don't. But
Yeah.
like in terms of racing, I've already seen races with it. I've seen like
Yeah.
teams that have them. They're really quick. They've moved.
Oh, yeah, they fast
They
in the move.
progressed. They
Lightweight too.
yeah, because like a Tesla, for instance, you can't race no Tesla because as soon as you press, the pedal to the throttle to the floor,
It's gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Because it's zero sum energy, which came from the aliens too.
0
Hey man,
point-
look,
yeah.
a lot of this technology, man.
369.
Man, I'm trying to tell
Hey,
you.
look, hey,
369
another
on-
thing too, man. The imagination is a wonderful place.
Absolutely.
And I definitely feel like a lot of stuff that we enjoy today, it came from a human mind. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Everything, yeah,
Or
yeah.
All this mental.
Or extraterrestrial. My thing about the extraterrestrials, this is my thought process. You know what I'm saying? Please don't beat me up for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I think that the extraterrestrials are us way ahead in the future.
Yeah.
They figure out time travel.
I think
They
that's
come, you know what I'm saying, come in and out of these
ancestors.
wormholes and
Yeah,
warping.
I think we
You know what I'm
talked
saying?
about this one day.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ancestors,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah. I
what they
feel
are,
like
yeah.
I feel like they're
Yeah.
definitely us, but
Yeah.
way advanced than us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
They
yeah.
say they don't talk. They use telepathy. They don't use mouth.
Yeah,
They
but
just
see, I mean,
communicate like
we able to use telepathy too. We don't necessarily,
We just
you know what I'm
not
saying?
tapped in like
yeah,
that.
yeah. We everybody ain't tapped in like that, but at the same time, like it's a lot of things that are able to be done that
Okay.
the human body can do, man. They say we only use 10% of the brain, man.
Oh,
What
yeah.
y'all think about that, man? Y'all think we just using 10% or no?
I think we do.
yeah.
I think we use more, man, but
it
at times, but
it fluctuates.
yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I think we use more at times.
I think we have the ability
right.
to access more
Yeah.
because like that's how high achievers think.
Oh yeah.
It's because they're using more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you're not doing things, your brain is kind of like on the
To
fringe.
be,
Let me hit you with this, though.
to
Let me
be
hit you with
honest,
this.
though, we constantly consuming. So I think the reason we don't reach that because we so distracted and we consume
Most definitely.
so much.
Most
we
definitely.
eat-
That's why you got to
we eat
meditate.
all this stuff,
But I
and
can
we
tell.
take all this stuff
Yeah.
in. It's hard to use your brain.
Yes, sir. I can tell you when you do tap into more than 10%,
Mm-hmm.
when that adrenaline hit,
Oh yeah, yeah,
you playing
yeah.
a sport or something.
Oh yeah, and you in flow mode.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Flow mode.
Yeah.
Well, you doing some stuff that
Because
ain't
you not even
thinking right.
That's
You
pure
just
spirituality,
doing
it. Man,
right
listen.
there. That's pure spirit. Right
Yes,
That's what
sir.
it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. That adrenaline, you tapping into more than 10% now. I don't care what nobody say. You know.
You feel
Hey,
it.
hey
Yeah,
yo, just want to let y'all know, Coach Oscar, he had his favorite car.
Okay,
go
what it
ahead.
is?
Okay.
What's
It was,
that? What's that?
it was a 1984. I
My
like
buddy
this. A 1984 735i BMW lowrider,
Nice.
gold spoke Dayton's, brown pearl fade to white, with the belts to match. I'm sorry, with art on hood and trunk, pulling to my reserve space while three wheeling it in. I like
I'm
that
feeling it. I'm feeling it.
for real.
What we listening to though?
Yeah.
What we listening to?
Okay.
Hey, what's that? What we
Yeah,
listen to?
what we listen
Fleetwood
to,
Mac in that.
For real, for real.
I'm gonna have to listen to some. I'm gonna have to listen to some R&B vibes, some real smooth stuff, man. That's my vibe, man. So
Yeah, we got another question in here.
yeah, man. Shout out to
come
my
on.
wife Raven
Go
on
ahead,
here.
go ahead.
Okay.
Read the question.
Yeah. She said, "Do you think you have used more than 10% of your brain?" I answered the question.
Oh,
I said,
yeah,
with
yeah.
the adrenaline.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But yeah, most definitely. In just doing normal stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then you get a message and it's like, boom, where that message come from? It's like, I feel like you tapping into more than 10% of your brain when that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, man, that's how lyrics come to me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be doing some simple stuff. I could be paying attention to something else, and then a lyric pop up in my head. I got to write that down.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's more than 10%. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
definitely playing sports, though.
What we looking like on time? We have 5 minutes left. Let's get a couple more questions from the chat, man. I see a few people in here. Give us a few more questions before we get out of here.
Yeah, man, what y'all got,
Let's
man?
engage.
Hit
What
us
you got?
with it. Hit us with it.
And in the meantime, I got a question.
What's up?
Let me see what I got. Y'all don't see nothing. Ain't nobody asking nothing.
Hey, the homie Oscar said Wu-Tang. He gonna listen to Wu-Tang in that thing.
I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
this is the last question I got.
Yes, sir.
If you like in 20, what they say?
Oh my God,
Crazy.
bro. get your right, bro. Oh man.
Hey man.
Y'all stupid. Look at Raven laughing.
Hold
bro.
on, what? Hey,
Well, that's for you, bro.
hey, I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later.
Hey, we'll talk about that
Yeah,
later, my
man.
lady.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, this the question I got,
we
right?
see some more people.
Hey,
Hey, man,
so-
we
so-
open to the public for questions. Go ahead.
Hey, Disha,
Will.
ask a real question.
Go ahead, Will.
That ain't
Go
no
ahead.
real question. You already know what that do.
Man.
Nah,
true,
if you we going into the future and we're gonna have to make
Okay.
some crazy decisions, right?
Yeah,
So if it was an option to get a chip,
No.
no, let me finish.
Go ahead.
It's an option.
Go ahead.
It's a safe chip, and they put it in a safe place.
Okay.
You can do everything you need to with it. Like you ain't got to worry about like small things like paying bills and nothing like that because it's all connected
Yeah.
to your chip.
My
Like
thing.
if it was just super convenient,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
y'all gonna
yeah.
say
I mean,
no.
you-
I'm trying to
yeah.
give it to you because
we
they
got
will give you something and tell you something, and people fall for it,
Yeah.
and they'll just say yeah. They
Man,
But
what
see,
this
how
is?
you know you ain't getting chipped already?
What
you
this
got a
is?
chip. You chipped already.
What this
the
is?
phone. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you right.
How you know you ain't chipped out? Yeah, that's right.
The phone
yeah,
is
like-
the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
That what this is, in my opinion.
Nah,
I mean,
you right.
the mark of the beast. That could be a lot of things.
Now y'all seen the video of the people that go to the register to hit their arm and then they walk off. And
Nah,
then
I
they
ain't
get their
seen-
stuff and leave.
Well, they talking about doing all that stuff, but yeah, I'm not getting no chip, man. I
Yeah,
don't
nah.
care. But this is the only chip I have walking around with me, man.
Yeah.
This is- I mean, we literally chipped up right
what if
here.
you,
You know
what
what
if you
I'm
don't
saying?
pay a bill?
Right.
Like you don't pay a bill.
They gonna
like,
take it automatically.
They gonna deplete you of your vitamin D. Or if you don't do something, they're gonna deplete you of something because everything's transactional anyways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they're gonna
yeah,
do something
yeah.
to
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. It's gonna be some type of repercussions.
You know they coming
Yeah.
with that universal basic income, so that'll be connected to your chip.
Oh no,
Nah,
man,
they-
nah.
you talking about
They
the
trying
credit
to hear
system?
that at
They can
all.
keep it. No, I mean my thing is, man, credit runs a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you,
Yeah.
hey, make sure y'all got y'all stuff on the 30%. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
You know,
some
so you can move
changes
around a
coming
little bit.
to credit ratings and how they calculate the score. I read something right before we came in about your score is going to be a cumulative of previous scores over the last 24 months.
Yeah.
I hear some changes coming. I don't know all the
Yeah.
details, but I just
Yeah,
read
but I mean,
some quick-
I
yeah.
feel like they always, I'm saying, adapting and you know,
it's supposed to make it a little. Could potentially be a little harder for people. You know
in
what I mean?
terms of what, like just building it.
Yeah, and if you had some, some inaccuracies or some,
Yeah. Hey man, shout out to the
delinquencies
CPAs, man. All the
Yeah,
CPAs out
Oh,
there, man.
definitely,
Hey, I appreciate y'all doing y'all thing, man.
I gotta get the last question out because my wife asked it.
Go ahead.
She said, "What's a TV show that you like that you don't want nobody to know?"
I got one for you.
TV
I'm gonna keep
show.
it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
watching
gonna be
this
the last
series
one.
right now on Netflix.
What's that?
What?
Emily in Paris.
Emily in
I heard
Paris.
that people saying that.
I ain't
Hey,
never seen it,
man.
but it sounds like some
Yeah, I
real
heard some
girl
people say that
type
was
stuff,
good.
man.
Hey
Yeah.
man, you should check it out, man. It's
Oh,
very
yeah?
interesting.
Ain't she
Hey,
a
man.
prostitute or something?
Hey, I
like
got-
It's very messy.
Hey,
So
listen,
I ain't gonna
that
lie.
boy say it's very messy.
It's gonna get to be very messy.
My show was
Oh, she,
my show was Buying Beverly Hills, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know. I know.
Hey, it's on Netflix too, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Netflix.
Okay.
Y'all need to give us a call, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my show,
Well, I
man.
would
Buying
say,
Beverly Hills.
well, I don't really watch TV that much. I do when my wife watch it. But
Potato
the
chips.
show I'm watching right now is Bel Air, the Will Smith show.
Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, but I ain't ashamed. I ain't telling nobody that.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I can't remember off the top of my head because we on a certain amount of
What's the
time.
show?
But Twilight Zone. I watched a lot of Twilight Zone.
Okay.
That's old school.
The
though.
old one.
Yeah. I was about to say that's old school.
yeah.
They got a new. What the new Twilight Zone look
I ain't
like?
never seen it.
I be watching The Mad Singer.
Question.
The Mad Singer.
Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, that what we do in my house.
Hey,
My
real
son like this
made a
show.
comment, y'all.
Okay, what's that?
Okay.
They say with 700K jobs getting ready to be lost, right? What is a good way for people to adjust in this new realm that we are in? And it says, also, how do you all think?
Chat GPT.
Yeah, Chat GPT.
Hey, that's a good question.
Great question.
All right, Fred, there's 2 questions though. Hold on. So shout out to Red. What's up, boy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With 700K.
Pretty scared. What's the Chat GPT, man? I don't know nothing about that, man.
Oh, it's like AI technology. Pretty
Okay.
much. You ask it a question and give you an answer.
Okay.
You got to come up with a good prompt and then give you
Hey, Siri.
whatever you need.
I already do that,
I
right?
think it write essays. It do business plans. It write you all types
I don't know.
of stuff.
That sound real close to Siri to me. You know what I'm saying?
Siri don't write no essays.
I mean, I get that, but I'm talking about you said answer the question and it pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Siri, it's Siri's daddy.
They said I seen
On demand tutor.
Yeah, I seen something like that. I seen the video said they got like a million subscribers in like a day or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's
okay.
crazy, like the way it's growing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think AI. I think a lot of industries and sectors plan on incorporate AI in this.
Yeah.
In this
It's already.
upcoming year,
My thing
It's
is, man, I feel like
advancing,
it's
though. That's what-
already
it's been
been
around,
It's
yeah.
already been implemented. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's been around,
It's been around for a minute. Well, as far as the AI stuff, man, but I think people just. I mean, the people who got these 700K jobs and stuff like that too, they just had to make them adjustments, man.
Said some people
Somebody
some
passed a.
NBA with the Chat GPT.
I would have never told anybody that.
Hey,
Yeah, but I mean, shoot.
they see.
What's the saying go, man? You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And some people be out here, man. Some people out here just.
perspective, my nigga. Hey,
It is perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some kids get their tuition paid to get a degree. You know.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
question
But
is
I got a
also-
response to his question that kind of both of them kind of tied together.
What's
in,
that?
in the industry where I work, I won't disclose where I work and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
In response to the job loss, man, we can't find people to work. People do not want to work.
Yeah.
yeah.
We adjust wages, right, for the costs and effects and cost of living changes.
Yeah.
Changing cost of living. We still can't get people to work, man. We paying ridiculous numbers. We paying
Yeah.
ridiculous prices when
Yeah.
we normally wouldn't. We breaking
But
the budget.
I think the pandemic did something with that too, man. So you know, I feel like that forced people to think of another way,
yeah.
and I feel like people have thought of another way.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
similar
you know,
like
so,
GPT, we are looking at adding AI into our line of business.
Yeah, yeah.
To replace the workforce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because y'all can't find people that work.
Yeah. We found we
wanna
found
work.
some examples. Talked to some vendors and they charge them between $3 to $9 an hour per AI
Yeah,
robot. You know
but
what
see,
I mean?
but see, my thing is with that, right? That needs maintenance, right?
yeah.
Somebody got
So somebody got to work that anyway.
But see, that cut down the workforce and the labor, like the amount of people that they use.
But then people just gonna have to adjust to go. Hey, now I got to be a coder.
Right.
You
So
know?
that to the second
Yeah.
part of his question.
Yeah.
I mean, the first part of his question, like, continue to dive and invest in yourself.
Right. In the certain skills and stuff that you have, you know what I'm
to
saying?
keep up with
That
the time you gotta
right.
adjust. man.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
gotta
I'm saying,
adjust,
yeah.
man. Yes,
man,
sir.
the economy is crashing, but
Yes, sir.
the spirits are being
that-
lifted at the same
That
time. So.
I think we talked about it in the group the other day.
Yeah.
In regards to the Chat GPT situation.
Oh, yeah.
The school
Oh,
in
Texas
Florida.
be the new Cali. Well, that's crazy.
The school in Florida that issued all
pretty
the, I think it was
much,
like
yeah.
7,000
Yeah.
fake nursing diplomas.
Oh
and
yeah,
degrees.
But But see, I feel like that came out of, and I'm gonna just be honest with you, that came out of the fact that everybody was out of the workforce,
Yeah.
right? A lot of people quit the medical field.
But
You know what I'm
this-
saying?
this
Because
happened around
it was egregious stuff that was going on, and they weren't willing to, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice their
So
health
what-
and work for that. So
So was this before COVID or after COVID?
this was after COVID.
Yeah, I hadn't done any more additional
I ain't,
research.
Okay.
but,
I ain't heard. I didn't
was
hear
just-
something
I know
about
that they
this
was
before
just
COVID.
doing a lot of faulty practices during COVID.
Yeah,
that was hiring
yeah.
people that
But I
was
do
getting
feel like it's
because a lot
over
of people
span
was
of-
going against.
Yeah, it's over the span from 2019 till now.
Okay, so yeah, that's all I'm trying to see. 'Cause they did
it's
a lot
from a
of
span. You know what I'm
they
saying?
did a lot of
7,000
crazy
graduates.
stuff.
That's a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. Yeah.
He said Texas. Y'all ready for Texas to be the new Cali?
Already is a new cap.
It already is a new
Yeah.
Cali, man. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
used to,
You know,
man.
and it's funny he say that because it's a lot of people from California moving here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they bringing the jobs. And
Right.
stuff.
I'm not,
We got a
as
local Texan here that he ain't for it. You know what I'm saying? But
as a transplant,
you
I
know.
encourage any and everybody, if you can make that move, make that move. Don't be scared to make that move.
Yeah.
Trying to bring more people here.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah.
now, man, it has changed a lot of stuff for us because there was a time where you could literally buy a house
Yeah.
for like 150, 120.
Yeah.
And it was a good starter home.
Oh, yeah.
Starter homes now is 300-400. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
Five,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what
It's
the deal
serious. Yeah,
is.
it's serious, man.
That's like,
It's serious.
and it's because of that.
The movement, right?
The movement,
right?
Because it's forcing me to
Right.
think about other options down the line, which I was already thinking about other options.
yeah.
But you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
You
about?
adjusting with
yeah.
the time. You growing with the time. We gonna
Yeah,
continue
most
on.
definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
man, just make them adjustments, man. Make them adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Resources, information, get it. You know,
Yeah.
whatever you need to help yourself get to the next level. You know what I'm
Sir,
saying?
and appreciate y'all for asking questions, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank y'all, man, for
appreciate
coming in
y'all
the
for
chat, man,
joining
and
us, man.
you know what I'm saying, getting us a few laughs here and
Yes,
there,
sir.
and you know,
Said, "Dawg, don't come to Texas."
We full. For real.
I feel that. Yeah. That's why the price is going up. So many goddamn people.
man.
But
Hey,
yeah,
man,
man, thank y'all
man.
for watching, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, of course.
Yeah.
Make sure you, and we'll be back probably in a few weeks. You know,
Yeah.
to do another episode. So make sure y'all join us again. Tell everybody you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
this is the Random Question Show. I am Free Will.
This is Tyre Kid, the Young Go checking in.
Jamal Dubose.
BG.
Yes, sir.
We out of here. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Yes, sir.